Welcome back, everyone. Well, it's that time of year when many of us start to pack on the pounds as we head into the winter months. But this year, we have a chance to make it different.
Today, we'll hear some more great advice from Sarah Stewart, who says eating healthy really begins at the grocery store.
Hi, I'm Sarah Stewart, family nurse practitioner, and let's go shopping. Today, our goal is to keep it simple. The less ingredients on the label, the better for our health. I love shopping at local grocers because often the amount of options at corporate stores are overwhelming and often unnecessary.
Food companies love to make products like yogurt, creamers, and milks look healthy on the front, but the real story is in the label. First up, we have Chobani vanilla Greek yogurt with 9 ingredients and 11 grams of added sugar. Added sugars cause spikes in blood sugar and fuels inflammation, weight gain, and chronic disease. Milk has natural sugar in the form of lactose, which has not been correlated with blood sugar spikes and inflammation. Bottom line, our body does not need added sugar, and definitely not first thing in the morning. Next up is Noosa strawberry rhubarb yogurt containing 12 ingredients and a whopping 18 grams of added sugar. There's so much added sugar in this yogurt that they listed cane sugar not once, but twice. Wildflower honey may sound natural, and even though it has trace antioxidants, its high sugar load outweighs those benefits when consumed regularly. Our best option is the Hannaford brand whole plain Greek yogurt. Now let's take a look at what we pour into our coffee every single day. Here we have Coffee Mate Creamer that doesn't even contain cream, made with 14 ingredients and 5 grams of added sugar. There are so many red flags in this creamer, I lost count. A slightly better option is Oaker's Half and Half, made with 4 ingredients but still containing 2 additives. Our best option is Land O'Lakes Half and Half, which contains 2 simple ingredients, milk and cream. Now let's move over to the milk section. First up is Oatly oat milk, which contains 12 ingredients. Oat milk seems healthy and wholesome, but it's really processed oats with added oils, stabilizers, and synthetic vitamins. Now what about Almond Breeze almond milk? This dairy alternative milk contains 11 ingredients. Next up is Silk soy milk, which is made with 13 ingredients and 5 grams of added sugar. Our best option is Hannaford brand milk made with 1 simple ingredient. Whole milk gives you protein, healthy fats, and natural vitamins and minerals, all in 1 simple ingredient. That balance keeps you full, provides vital nutrients, and keeps blood sugar steady. So if any of this feels overwhelming, keep it simple. Look for those single ingredient foods.
I'm Sarah Stewart, reminding you to nourish your body, feed your future, and check your labels.
And joining us now is Sarah. Thanks for doing this for us. I'm already learning a lot.
Me too.
You know, one of the things I'm learning is the less ingredients in something, the better, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Single ingredient foods. I always say real food doesn't need an ingredient label. Real food should spoil, and if bacteria can't digest it, we can't either.
Right. It's
right?
not meant for
if
us.
It sits on the countertop and looks the same 8 weeks later, that's probably not great for us. Yeah.
The important thing to know is you can eat healthy and the stuff can still taste good too. What'd you bring here today?
Yeah, so this
It looks good.
Yeah, well, thank you. Yeah. This is a blueberry yogurt. So we started off with a whole fat, or like if people don't like the texture of a full fat Greek yogurt, you can do like a 2%. Blueberries, and then I made a metabolically healthy granola. So it's oat free. Oats will really spike your blood sugar, especially in the morning. So I kind of stay away from that. So it has like walnuts and pecans and chia seeds and hemp seeds. And I just drizzle it with coconut oil and toast it in the oven with a little bit of like cinnamon and cardamom. And this one is a seasonal yogurt. So I took a can of canned pumpkin, and then blended it with some Greek yogurt, and then topped it with the granola. And this is a pumpkin spice latte.
Yummy.
Yeah, with just heavy cream, 3 tablespoons of heavy cream, and vanilla extract and pumpkin spice.
Yum, yum.
Yeah.
This is something you could have for breakfast or anytime, right?
Yeah.
Snacks
too. Yeah, or I often have it for lunch, or I call it my first meal. Yeah.
This is something you all can do too. I've seen that you can buy these things like chia seeds and whatever in bulk, and you can make your own concoction and then kind of squeeze them into meals here and there. You won't even notice, really.
Correct. Right. Yeah. Adds protein, adds fiber, adds healthy fats, and always start with the raw ingredients.
Right.
And then roast them in the oven with like coconut oil.
And that's what you do. You kind of toast them up a little bit.
Yep, 15
Yeah.
minutes. That's all it takes just to, you know, make that in a big batch and can it up and good to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
And part of this is just developing good habits, I guess. If you start working these things into your diet, before you know it, you'll probably miss them if they're not there, right?
Yeah, or if you like, so if you start to eat, you know, in a different way and you try to go back to some of like the artificially sweetened foods or the highly, you know, sugary like yogurts, like you'll notice what, you know, real food starts to taste like,
Right.
and that you really can't go back to the way things were before.
I've experienced that because I have a terrible sweet tooth. I've talked about
I know.
it before. But there's times where I've cut back on it, and then you do try something like a candy bar. It's like, oh, this is too sweet for me.
Right.
And I think a lot of it too is just
gonna try
education
some.
purposes
Yeah.
too. Like with the milks, as I was watching it, I didn't know about, you know, the silk or the other things like that. So I think, you know, it's great that we're having you on and just, you know, teaching everyone about all this stuff.
Well, thank you. Yeah,
I'm gonna try the pumpkin one.
It
Yeah.
adds some nice crunch to it.
Yeah.
This one looks yummy. I love seasonal stuff.
Who doesn't like pumpkin spice?
All right, we're running out of time now, but thanks for doing this. We're going to have you back again next month,
Great.
and
yes.
we'll do some more
yes.
healthy eating tips. In the
Yep.
meantime, you've got a Facebook page you can send people to.
Correct. Yeah. So I will post the recipes. It's Worth the Wait, WEIGHT, and you can find a lot of good information there on metabolic health and nutrition and some fun recipes.
Fantastic. I watched one of your seminars too, and I learned a lot from that.
Oh yeah, it is still up. So
People
if
can go
anyone,
on and
There
check
you
that
go.
out. So,
Yep.
Sarah, thanks for coming in.
thank you so much.